back to another riveting episode of Audit and Fraudit. In today's episode, we go to Savannah, Washington for yet again another post office frauded by Freedom Audit. Poor Frauditor just wants to buy a stamp but can't pry the phone out of his hands, so he has to endure a postal clerk that doesn't want to sell him a stamp if he's recording, and a very angry customer that really doesn't like being filmed. But he's no quitter, and he'll get his content no matter what comes at him.
Guys, I'm in the little town of Savannah, which is somewhere I would never have been if I didn't do this channel. It's a cute little town. Let's see how it goes. We're going to do a, lo and behold, post office audit, which I'm sure many of you are already familiar with.
In case you're not familiar with him, I did a video where the postal employee owned and shut him down quickly, followed by the police throwing him out. I'll put the link to the video in the description, but here's a little flashback so you can see what I'm referring to.
Flashback.
Can you please not put that in my face, sir? Look, I know what you're trying to do. You're doing the whole, I'm going to film you and you're going to get upset. No. I just feel like you're trying to get a rise out of me.
So why is she calling 911?
I understand what you're doing, and I know you're patronizing me. It's not going to work. I've worked in this for a long time.
I didn't say you called 911. She's the one that dialed the number.
But you know it's because of you, and you knew this was going to happen.
I didn't
need to leave. They want you to leave.
No, I'm
not going to do what you tell me to do. That's not how
this is your last opportunity to get
What's your name and badge number?
Out of the building.
Go.
End of flashback.
Definitely want to mix it up a little bit more. Maybe a little less post office audits and a little bit more public officials, stuff like that. You know, give a variety of things out there. There's lots out there. So here it is, guys. Postal code 98287. It's a cute little post office. Definitely well kept. I don't think there's going to be any issues or problems here. Oh, it's not open yet. We're a little bit early, so I'll come back in a few minutes. Oh, it is. It's 10:30. So, okay, so we're good. We're good. So here's the inside. It's very well kept. And there's your the usual information. Look at all these boxes here. So hello. How are you today? I wasn't sure if you were open.
What's the camera for? Put it down.
Oh, I'm taking some pictures.
No, you're not. You're not at the post office.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Are you the postmaster?
Please put your camera down. Do you need help with something?
Yeah, I wanted to get some help with the boxes.
With what boxes?
Well, you guys have these mailboxes out here.
Do you need to rent a PO box?
I was looking into the process of renting a mailbox.
Okay, I can help you if you put your phone down.
Well, I mean, it's only a camera.
Okay.
It's not. I'm not out to hurt anybody.
Well, I'm really busy. You can apply for a PO box online. Thank you.
Well, you're not busy enough to. Also, I want to buy a stamp. You don't help the consumer? I thought that's what your guys' jobs are. Who's the postmaster? Guys, I was wrong. This place looks really good. It's well kept, but this employee is not trained enough to know what's going on. Like, for news purposes, I have the right to be here and film, and I don't know what her issue is.
You know what? I'm tired of your presence. Dismissed.
Could I get my stamp, please? She's not going to say anything. There you go, guys. Service at its best. And I was like giving this place a lot of compliments. It looks like it's really well kept and just a pretty little town. And that's what you get. So we'll figure it out. We'll do some research online and get all the information. We'll get the information of the postmaster and so forth. And then we'll just send a video to them. Isn't that cool? It's like contagious. You see that? And I don't know. Get me on film. I could care less.
If you didn't care, then you wouldn't even mention it. So by saying you don't care, you're exposing yourself as a liar that does care. It's okay, we know how tough cambacks are to frauditors. It's like the Raid Roach motels. You know it's going to hurt you, as you've seen all the ones that have come before you that was subjected to them, but you're joined to it anyway.
Hi, Mom! I really need to get my stamp, so I don't know if they're gonna go with it or whatever. These people are like filming me, like I'm supposed to be scared of being filmed. You know, oh no, it's a camera. So she ran in the back, you know.
Get away from me with that right now.
Why?
That's it. Call the sheriff.
Why?
Get away from me.
What's your problem, dude? Why do you have to yell and swear and stuff?
So why are you videoing?
It's for news purposes. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. For what?
I have my independent, right? So
Oh, okay.
I'm not like NBC or CBS or whatever. So
What is this for? So,
news purposes. It's.
but
Can I show you? I appreciate that. Really quick, right? And I'm here to educate people. And this is the poster 7 right here. And it says right here that for news purposes, I can film like we're in a lobby right now.
Okay.
So it's legal, right? So a lot of people think federal property, stuff like that, you can't film on. If it's restricted, like if I went back behind the...
Correct.
So I had my other purpose too was to get a stamp here. And then also to show my viewers how to get postal boxes. I have some viewers that are physically disabled, and they have no chance to get out and to find out what it's really like out here. You know, I've got many viewers that just don't get the chance to do this. So I was hoping that she would help me, but when I came here, I mean, when I go outside, I'll give you the name. You've been nice to me. I'll give you the name of my my site if you wish. And then you can look it up yourself, you know. But usually, when people are super nice like you are, and just inquisitive and polite, and just ask me what I'm doing, if I put it up online, nobody gets into it and watches it too much, because people really want the drama, right? So I don't understand. If people, like, if she was just like, oh, here's your stamp, blah, 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 what?
Well, you might not get your P.O. box or your stamp, but you are about to get something much more important. A free education. Take it away, lady.
I was up in...
Well, I think some people maybe just don't want to be on camera, and so that should be their prerogative.
But it's public.
But I also understand that, but she is her own person too, and if she doesn't want to be, then she shouldn't be.
What can I do? When I'm walking down the street, right, and there's cameras, people have dash cams and stuff. There's so many cameras nowadays. And even the police.
But if she is aware of it and she's asking you not to, then I would honor that. Just out of respect.
I know, but there's viewers. There's a lot of viewers that...
Well, I understand you have a lot of viewers, but why video somebody... If your viewer said, I don't want to be on your channel, then I would think that you would honor that. You see what I'm saying?
Well... I understand there is feelings involved in it, and people do get, you know, emotionally involved.
Well, I think right now it's such...
Do you want me to get the door for you?
No, it's okay.
She just quickly said no. She didn't want him to touch the door before she walks through it, and doesn't want him anywhere near her. I don't really blame her. I mean, let me introduce you to Greg.
Hey guys, I just want to welcome you to my channel. Usually I'm on the other side of the camera, but... you know, this time I want to introduce myself. My name is Greg, and you're with Freedom Audit.
I just think that it's just such a crazy climate right now.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah. Well, there shouldn't be a side, in my opinion. There shouldn't be a side.
Well,
Yeah.
there's, I don't think so either, but unfortunately we're in a climate where it is.
Yeah.
So I just think we need to honor each other's,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, there's other things I'm sure you could video that wouldn't make somebody feel uncomfortable.
Many, many times, because I do this for a living, I go into, well, not really a living. I don't really make anything off of it. But many, many times I go into post offices and there's cameras.
Correct.
So, can I tell them to shut her down?
I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. I mean, I'm just trying to change. I'm not trying to be argumentative with you. I'm just trying to give you, trying to maybe, if you can see a little bit different perspective. And it is, they are postal employees, and they get a job with the public sector, which, I mean, you're right on the front line with the public all day long.
But
So
once again, I feel like if somebody does not want to be videoed, because I mean, she doesn't know what your purpose is.
These are people.
I understand you can say it's for your,
but they're no. It's for the people on the other end of this camera, and they're just people like you and I.
She doesn't want other people to see her.
Well, these people here that are on the other end of the camera, they could come into this post office too and do exactly what I just did.
Yes, they could come in and do what you're doing, but they choose not to because it's pointless, immoral, stupid, and doesn't help anybody with anything except line your own pockets with YouTube money. If this was really a way to protect anybody's rights, you would see people other than disheveled-looking creeps and criminals doing it. But please, go on with your stupidity. You're so good at it.
I mean, they could come in and they could buy a stamp without a camera. They could come in here and do these things, right? So it's no difference.
It is different because you have a camera, and she doesn't want to be on your camera. I totally understand that.
The camera is, all it does is it's a link between here and the viewers who can't always get out and see what's going on in their public community.
I understand, but you can do it without showing her.
Well, no, that's illegal. You know that, right?
I don't know.
It is. It's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. There's wiretapping laws and so forth. So and it wouldn't be fair for her to go ahead and sneak around with a camera.
She's talking about not filming the woman, not about hiding the camera from view. You know, I really started to feel sorry for him, as maybe he's really just stupid and can't help it. But he's frauditing. There are lots of stupid people that don't fraud it, so no sympathy from me.
I want to be upfront.
I'm not saying she is.
No, but I want to be upfront and honest for what I do. And I don't want to have to be, put a camera, like a hidden pinhole camera.
All I'm saying is if somebody asks you, please don't videotape me, then you shouldn't do it.
Well, it's our First Amendment. Let me get the thing for you.
It's all right, I got it.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
I appreciate your time. I just don't want you to drop your packages. I do that all the time. I appreciate your conversation and thanks for your input. Yeah. So she's nice. You know. I'm sorry?
Get away!
Why are you yelling at me?
Get away!
Why are you yelling at me? What's wrong with you? I'm doing it now for my security.
Oh boy, this fraudit is such a disaster for you. I don't think frauditing is good for you. Maybe you need to start asking the Third Amendment question, or maybe you need to tell people you're going to sweep their legs. But I think the best thing for you to do at this point is just to give up frauditing and get a real job. Unfortunately, no post office will hire you at this point, but it is always McDonald's.
What a jackass this guy is. He's calling the police. Look at this, guys. This is amazing. The guy's having a total conniption. Shit. He's calling the police, the sheriff. What's wrong with people? He's filming me earlier. This guy's nuts.
You come around here and I'm gonna put your ass on the ground.
I'm sorry.
Get away from here!
Why are you so upset?
Get away from here! Now!
Greg, what are you doing? Go away. What's wrong with you? I don't know if I can watch this part. Oh, wait. I can.
I have permission to haul off and hit this guy? Yeah, he's right behind my truck right now. If he comes up near me, I'm going to put him on the ground.
If you thought that Greg walked away from the angry man, well, I did too, but I'll let George Carlin give you an idea.
Some people are really stupid.
So, there's the hours, guys. Do it. I don't care.
Get the hell away from me. Son of a bitch.
You need to cool down.
No, you need to get... I'll be back here in a minute, Dad.
And you need to not threaten me.
Get away from me! Now!
Anyhow, I want to get my stamp. And she still won't help me, so I guess I won't be able to mail my letter, which I need to mail.
Here's a suggestion to get your stamp. Go to a post office that you haven't frauded, if you could find one. If you find one, don't fraud them before getting your stamp. If you can't find one, then realize it's time to stop frauding and just buy your stamp online.
I guess you're not going to help me. I'm just going to leave then. I guess I'll have to come back later. So is there going to be somebody else on shift later on? Gosh. Okay. I would have been gone like 10 minutes ago if I would have just got my stamp and left. You know, I wouldn't even seen this guy. Try to explain to her that they're filming us, but that doesn't... Oh, here we go. So it's a sheriff's guy. So sheriff's Snohomish County. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Why can't they just pull a parking spot? Oh, it's a lady officer. Hello. She looks tired. Like, oh gosh, I gotta deal with stupidness again. Because it is kind of dumb, guys. Like, there's no... So, there's no reason. For this, to begin with. It's totally within my rights as an American.
Yes, it's in your rights, but just because you could do something doesn't mean you should. One day someone is going to knock those rights right out of you. Just trying to be helpful here.
And this is public property. So, let's see if she talks with him. Maybe she'll educate him. Like they did with the county assessor.
I went back and looked at the video that I think he's referring to, and it looks like old Greggy here was the one who got an education from the officer. It seems like he's been busy doing a lot of fraudits lately. Let me know in the comments if you have any interest in me doing any more videos on him, as there are several that I think would be great, but I don't want to bore you either. So let me know.
Sometimes it's needed, guys. So, I have every right to be here. I think she's doing her job, guys. There she going. Hello, how are you today? Good, you got your body cam on?
We don't have body cam.
Oh, okay, okay. Appreciate you, by the way. So again, guys, here's the poster 7, which says I can be in lobbies for news purposes, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I think the sheriff knows about it too. I didn't want to leave. I wanted to be here when you came, so she wasn't running around looking for me or whatever, wasting time.
This is everything here?
Yeah, everything's in there.
Put that in there.
Notice how he's not coming at me.
Oh, money order.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's put that on here. And I'll wait out.
Okay.
So, appreciate your service, by the way, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Do you mind if I get your name?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to stare at you, like, in those areas, so. And do you have a badge number, ma'am?
No, we have personnel numbers.
Okay, could you give that to me, please?
1677.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for being so professional. I appreciate your time. You guys sure got nice uniforms and nice vehicles. Yeah, you must be proud of what you do. It's like my t-shirt here. I have to be proud to be an American. I know, I did my 4 years. So, do you want to talk to me, ma'am? Because if you like, I mean, we can go outside or whatever. Okay. I just want to dissolve if there's any issues or problems here. I'm here peacefully. Guys. Yeah, I'm going to go outside and get some air because I think that's a good place to be. Oh, go ahead, sir. I need to get some air. It's kind of stuffy in there. Thank you. Hey, thank you for being so friendly. It's nice to see every once in a while. So, this is our car, guys. Or, pardon me, correction. See? It's even in my head. I got to change my way of thinking. It's our car, guys.
You need to change your way of thinking back. It's not your car. First of all, you don't pay any taxes. Second of all, even if you did, the amount of taxes that get used for the car from your little itty-bitty portion is so small that you can't consider the whole car yours. Thirdly, if it's your car, then pay for the repairs and upkeep. I'm sure that the first time you get a bill, it would no longer be your car.
You know, it's doing some public photography for news purposes. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, sure. Robinson, 1643.
Awesome, thank you. She's super professional. I don't know if you're the supervisor, but she's done a great job.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's pretty First Amendment literate, I guess, like way more than a lot of people.
Wait, what happened? I saw the little edit he did, but he skipped over the whole portion of if she spoke with him. See, frauditors are always so shady. They include 10 minutes of dead air, but then cut out portions like this.
That's what pretty much are.
Yeah.
When you're in public, you can do it.
News purpose, exactly. Say that one more time for my viewers.
When you're in public, you can do what you want.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Again, just because you can, that doesn't mean you should. That's why I despise frauditors so much. They have no respect for anyone, no morals, and no sense of decency. It's all about themselves and their clicks and views.
That guy, I'm gonna get the police. He called you guys, obviously, 911. I'm gonna get the 911 call, but he said something like, I heard that he's gonna like smash me or beat me up or something on the call. He was. Yeah, he said if he comes one step more towards me, which I was way back here, it's all on film. He said, I'm gonna smash you. He threatened me. Physical. If I did that to you right now, you'd have me in cuffs.
If I felt threatened, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have
I actually did. He was reaching and riddling around in his truck. I don't know if he's armed or whatever, right? So there was a van here. I was kind of looking like, you know, maybe I should take a make a run for it, because I did feel a bit threatened, but obviously not enough to leave.
Well, if you have the evidence for that, go ahead and bring it to us, and we'll do something about it.
Yeah, he was just it's perspective, you know, so it's not going to really go anywhere. But 3 officers, this costs a lot of money for you guys. Is that a supervisor?
Nope, just not a deputy. We're getting out of here though.
Okay. Do you want to, ma'am? Do you want to introduce yourself for my viewers? They'll love you.
Have a nice day.
Take care. Look at her smile, guys. These guys do their job, you know. Good policing. I was thinking they're gonna come and rough me up the way that guy was talking, Mr. Miles per hour. We're gonna get all the information on that call, guys.
While another Frauditor video bites the dust, Greggy did go back inside and get his stamp. I hope whomever gets his letter or bill knows just how much he sacrificed for that stamp while in the process of protecting our rights. Maybe he needs to get an email or stick to online bill pay. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we hope you liked the video. If you did, please subscribe so you're notified of when more riveting content is published. Thank you, and have a great day and night.